Okay, let's start today's classes. And so today is, as you probably know, is Guru Purnima, uh, and also Vedavasa Jayanti is celebrated today. So it's about Guru Puja is special today. So I got few shlokas for Guru. Before we start on Guru, I'll just talk. So Guru, what Shastra says is Gukarashchandakaro hi Gukarasche uchyate ajnana grasakam brahma gurureva na samshayam. That means Gukara, that means the sound starting with Gu means is darkness, Andakara, it is darkness. Rukare, Rukaresche uchyate. So that means Rukara is the light. So the Guru is the one who takes us from the darkness to the light. He by this time and takes us to Brahman. So he takes us to the Brahman. Okay, and uh, and then also the other way, the other one says Gukaro Bhavarogaha Syat Rukarashtam Nirodakrit Bhavaroga Haratyacha Guru Ritya Bhidiyate. So that means again Guru Gu means here is Gu is symbolizes for disease of worldly attachments we have, and Ru means the one that prevents it. So Guru effectively is the one who takes away all this disease of worldly attachments from us and drives us, helps us towards renunciation and ultimately moksha. Gukarah pradama varno mayadi gunabhashagaha gukarosti parabrahma maya bhranti vimochanam. Again, Gukara, Gu first sound expresses Maya. Prathama Varno, Maya, the Guna Bhashaga, Maya, and then Guna. So it's Sattva, Rajas, Tamas Gunas. So the three Gunas.
Jiva Hite.
So Gukara is Maya, and it is about three gunas, and Sattva, Maya, Rajas Guna. Rukara is the Supreme Brahma. He is the Parabrahma, which releases, removes all the Maya. So what's important is to find the right guru. Again, not everyone finds the right guru, and it's very difficult to find the similar, just like I think I said this in the very first session. Find gurus, try to find the right shishya for them, and shishyas should always try to find the right guru for them. Whether there are, again, guru, Adhyapaka, Acharya, Upadhyaya, all these things, when you translate simply to English, it comes as teacher. Okay, which is one thing. Okay, somebody teaches. It is different, and in our shastras, all the different meaning. So Bhishma, for example, says Upadhyaya is equal to thousand hundred Brahmins, how learned Brahmins who have learned the Vedas. He is equal to Upadhyaya, and then a Acharya is even another thousand or hundred, I forgot now. And then the next level is father. Father is another equal to another 100 acharyas, and then mother is equal to 100 uh, fathers level. So if you're worshipping mother, that's equal to worshipping father 100 times. And then Bhishma says, in my view, Guru is even supreme than mother. So Guru is the one, because mother, father, all these people give you the birth, but Guru is the one who defines how, where your life takes you. So that's why Guru is the important one. So finding that Guru, when we say we are worshiping this Guru, whoever it is, that Guru should be taking us towards that knowledge and towards that Brahma, realization of that Brahma, that renunciation, that knowledge we need. So it should be taking us, and we should be finding that Guru. Again, you probably see the difference in uh, same people called one by as Guru, another by as Acharya. For example, Dronacharya. Karna, for example, studied with Dronacharya first, and then he went to Parashurama, and then he calls Drona as Acharya. Whereas Pandavas and Kauravas call them as Guru, Drona as their Guru, because the ultimately whoever is the one that makes you complete is the one that is called, is going to be the Guru for one. So everybody, you can learn from many people, but ultimately who are Bhishma, a similar example. He learned from Praspati, he learned from Narada, he learned from everybody, but ultimately he calls Parashurama, I'm Parashurama Shishya. Okay, so he calls Parashurama Shishya. Parashurama is his Guru because he is the one who made him complete. So the Guru, again, we these days it's again learning from someone is very difficult, but Shastra again clearly says reading from online or books or directly does not give the benefit, any benefit of learning from that. You have to learn from a guru who has learned from another guru. Okay, so you can't again learn from somebody who's learned through online, reading through YouTube channels or wherever it is. Okay, so it has to come from somebody. Okay, so that's how one should learn, because again, guru means then there are attachments. So once you learn from somebody, you, whether it is how you pronounce, what you do, what you need to do, how you do it, everything you learn online, you probably just hear some mantras or shlokas or whatever it is. So it is important. Again, you find a lot of gurus these days. Every TV channel has got different gurus, and every street has got a guru. Babas everywhere. Okay, so my only message is, my view is select somebody who is coming out of Vedas. Okay, select who has Vedas as fundamental message from them. Okay, so just because they mention Ramakrishna, whatever it is, names is fine. You can listen to them, but when we worship somebody as guru, think about whether they are from whether they are giving us the message that's said in the Vedas. That's the important thing. So ultimately, that knowledge of Veda is what makes us complete. So again, we hear whether Shankaracharya or Madhva or Ramanuja, all these, they have given messages, they extracted the messages for us from the Vedas and given us that message. And there are many even today. There are quite a few coming. Talk about based on it's up to one individuals, but think whether they are talking based on the Vedas or just based on popularity. So when we worship somebody as, respect is different, giving somebody respect is different, worshipping somebody as guru, accepting somebody, this again comes down to acharya and guru concept, right? So somebody who is knowledgeable versus somebody you worship as, accept as your guru is taking you that direction. So taking back on the gurus, again, so from the knowledge point of view, we worship first Narayana, who is the source of all the Vedas. From there, Narayana gave all the Vedas to Brahma. Brahma gave it to Shiva, and then again Rudra, Shiva, and then Rudra, Mahabharata, for example. Different Puranas have slight variations, but and then from Shiva it came to Indra and things like that. And then Vasishta, from Vasishta it came to Shakti, his son Shakti. And then from Shakti, his son Parashara, Parashara to Veda Vyasa. So Vyasa, Krishna Dvaipayana. So Krishna Dvaipayana Vyasa is the one who divided the Vedas into 4. So today is also celebrated as Vyasa Jayanti. Okay, so we will look at some of these names I mentioned from Narayana to Vyasa in the shlokas. Hopefully we can cover in today's lessons all those shlokas. So can you see the shloka page?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the first one is about, okay, first one I have here is about Brahma. Okay, so all these shlokas I extracted from Guru Parampara Stotra from Shankaracharya Math, Sringeri. But it's again whether you follow Sringeri Shankaracharya Math or whether you follow Ramanujacharya or Madhvacharya, the from Narayana to Vedavyasa almost same, and after that Shankaracharya Math goes in Shankaracharya and his Shishyas, and Madhvacharya goes in Madhvacharya and his Shishyas. So let's look at this. The ones everyone considers, at least all the sectors, all the groups consider as the gurus and the source who gave us the Vedas knowledge. So here the first one is Brahma Yogirat Padmanilayam Nata Jiva Hiteratam Shritinam Janma Bhumim Tvam Chaturmukam Aham Shraye. Yogi Rit Padmanilayam Nata Jiva Hite Ratam Shritinam Janma Bhumim Tvam Chaturmukam Aham Shraye. So Yogirat Padmanilayam, so that means he resides in the hearts of the yogis. Nata Jiva Hite Ratam, so he again for his devotees, his bhaktas, he gives Hite Ratam. So he gives the humble, the gentle goodness, he gives that. Shrutinam Janmabhumim. So Shruti means Vedas and Shastras, Janmabhumim. So he is the source of all the Vedas. Chaturmukam Aham Shriye. So to that Chaturmukha, the one with four faces, Chaturmukam Aham, that means I. So we Shreya, so we will worship, we will bow to that Chaturmukha. So Yogirat Padma Nilayam Nata Jiva Hiteratam Shrutinam Janma Bhumim Tvam Chaturmukam Aham Shraye.
In Devanagari, it's given as Twam. So is it Twam or Twam?
Twam, sorry, Twam. I'm pronouncing wrong,
Twam.
sorry. I'm pronouncing wrong, sorry. Apologies. Janmabhumim, Shrutinam Janmabhumim Tvam Chaturmukam Aham Bhaje. Okay, so the next one is again Vishnu. So Simatitam Anadyantam Namocharana Bheshajam Kamita Shesha Phaladam Srimad Vishnumaham Shraye. Simatitam Anadyantam Namocharana Bheshajam Kamita Shesha Phaladam Srimad Vishnumaham Shraye. Simatitam Anadyantam. That means Simatitam means Sima means boundary. So there is no boundary for him. Simatitam, there is no boundary. Anadyantam. Anadi Antya. Anadi means start, Antya is end. So Anadyantam. So there is no beginning, there is no end for him. Namo Charana Bheshajam. So by reciting his name, all the illness, all the problems will go away. Kamita Shesha Phaladam. Kamita is whatever we desire. Shesha Phaladam. So anything that one desires, he will give us. All those fruits he will give us. Srimad Vishnum Aham Shraye. So to that Vishnu, I bow down to that Vishnu. Simatitam Anadyantam Namocharana Bheshajam Kamita Shesha Phaladam Srimad Vishnumaham Shraye.
In Devanagari, instead of Srimad Vishnu, it is given as Srimad Vishnu.
Sri, okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, next one is Shiva. Shuddha Spatika Sankasham Shuddha Vidya Pradayakam Shuddham Purnam Chidanandam सदाशिवमहं श्रये शुद्धस्फटिकसङ्काशं शुद्धविद्याप्रदायकं शुद्धं पूर्णं चिदानन्दं सदाशिवमहं श्रये Shuddha that means is the pure crystal. Is the one who is shining like a pure crystal. Shuddha Vidya Pradayakam, that means he's again pure Vidya knowledge. Pradayakam, he's the one gives that Vidya knowledge to us. Shuddham Purnam Chidanandam. So he's again pure, complete Chidanandam, that means Chit Anandam, that means for our mind, he gives peacefulness and blissfulness. Sadashivamaham Shraye. So again, to that Sadashiva, we worship and we bow to him. Shuddha Spatika Sankasham, Shuddha Vidya Pradayakam, Shuddham Purnam Chidanandam, Sadashivamaham Shraye. शुद्धस्फटिकसङ्काशं शुद्धविद्याप्रदायकं शुद्धं पूर्णं चिदानन्दं सदाशिवमहं श्रये. Okay. Next.
Sorry, in the previous one, you are pronouncing it as Suddha Spatikam, but in Devanagari it is Shuddha Sfa. It's Fa or Pa?
It should be Spatika.
Spatikam. Okay. Thank you.
This is what happens when I type Sanskrit on internet and then copy paste. Okay. Next one is Vasishtha, who again got the Vedas knowledge from Brahma down. So Prasamahitam Atyantam Pratimamita Tejasam Vashikruta Paranandam Vasishtam Gurumashraye. Prasamahitam Atyantam Pratimamita Tejasam Vashikruta Paranandam Vasishtam Gurumashraye. Prasamahita Matyantam Pratimamita Tejasam Vashikruta Paranandam Vasishtam Gurumashraye. Okay, so again here Paraprasamahitam Prasamahitam Atyantam. So that means again he is the one who is in deep Prasamahitam Atyantam. So he's in the deep meditation. He's the one Pratimahita Tejasam. So again he's the Tejasam means he's the splendor he got. The sage is the blissful Tejas he got. Again Vashikrita Paramanandam, alluring to Supreme. Again Vashikrita Paramanandam. So again he makes us Paramanandam. He gives that happiness, blissfulness, and to takes us to that stage in the life where we don't worry about anything. Vasishtam Guru Mashriya, to that Guru we take that Guru his Ashraya, so that that means we take his refuge. Next
sorry,
one.
in the previous one, is it Pratima Alpaprana, Alpaprana or Mahaprana?
Pratima, yeah, sorry, that's also lower.
Yeah, thank you.
Next one is Shakti, who is Vasishta's only surviving son. When Vishwamitra tried to kill, Vishwamitra killed all the 100 sons, and then Vashishta is the one that survived. Sorry, Shakti is the only one that survived because he was still in mother's womb. So he's the one survived. And from Shakti, Parashara was born, and from Parashara, Vedavyasa was born. So Shakti, Shaktau Rupyamiva Bhati Yadrupam Mai Kalpidam Shaktya Paritam Yena Shaktim Tam Gurumashraye Shaktau Rupyamiva Bhati Yadrupam Mai Kalpidam Shaktya Paritam Yena Shaktim Tam Gurumashraye Shaktau Rupyamiva Bhati Yadrupamai Kalpitam. So his form is like delusional, and he is Rupya Bhati. So he is again holy. He is the holy presence. He has got the holy presence in him. Shaktya Paritam Yena Shaktim Tam Gurumashre. So again, he's like Paritam Yena. So he's shining like silver shell, and his Shaktim Guru Mashre. So to that Shakti Guru, we take his refuge in him. Shaktau Rupyamiva Bhati Yadrupam Mai Kalpitam Shaktya Paritam Yena Shaktim Tam Guru Mashraye. The next one is Parashara. Karunatita Chidrupam Paripurdam Parayanam Paramananda Santushtam Parasharamaham Shraye Karunatita Chidrupam Paripurdam Parayanam Paramananda Santushtam Parasharamaham Shraye Karunatita Chidrupam. So he is the form, his knowledge. So he's the Karuna is God, I'm losing words today. So Karuna is kindness. So he is the Karunatita Chidrupam. So he's the form of the kindness. Paripurnam Parayanam. So he's the everything. He knows all the knowledge. He has all the knowledge. He's the Purna. That means complete. Paramanandam Santushtam. So again, he's the Paramananda. Is his happiness beyond anyone can say. So Santushtam, that delight, supreme delight. Parasharam Aham Shraye. So to that Parashara, I worship him. I bow to him. Karunatita Chidrupam Paripurnam Parayanam Paramananda Santushtam Parasharamaham Shraye. Karunatita Chidrupam Paripurnam Parayanam Paramananda Santushtam Parasharamaham Shraye.
There's a typo here as well. Sorry, Karuna. No, it's given as Karana.
Karana. I need to go back to school. Okay. The next one is we are at Vyasa, Veda Vyasa. Veda Vyasam Swatparupam Satyasantam Parayanam Shantam Jitendriya Krodam Sashishyam Pranamamyaham Veda Vyasam Swatmarupam Satyasandam Parayanam Shantam Jitendriyakrodam Sashishyam Pranamamyaham Vedavyasam Swatma Rupam. So he is the Swatma Rupam. So he is the form. His form is him, his inner self. So that means Atma itself is he is realized his Atma. So that's what it means. Satyasandam Parayanam. So he is again truth. He is the form of truth, the ultimate truth. Shantam Jitendriya Krodam. Shantam is peacefulness. Jitendriya Krodam. So he is won over his Krodha, anger. Sashishyam Pranamamyaham. So the one who is with his Shishyas, his students, he is with them. To that Rishi, we bow to him. Vedavyasam Swatma Rupam Satyasandham Parayanam Shantam Jitendriya Krodam Sashishyam Pranamamyaham. Vedavyasam Swatma Rupam Satyasandham Parayanam Shantam Jitendriya Krodam Sashishyam Pranamamyaham. Anything Prashantji you found?
No, nothing in this. From my limited knowledge, I have not found anything.
Okay, it is good. As I said, you are the first batch, so the next batch benefits from all these things. Okay, I think that's the from Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, we covered to Vasishta, Shakti, Parashara, Vedavyasa. Okay, I think previously I covered Shankaracharya already. Previously, Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram. So this one I think I covered previously. Let's quickly look at two others, Madhvacharya and Ramanuja. We got about 3-4 minutes left, so let's quickly look at that and then we'll close today's sessions. So Brahmanta Guru, this one is Madhvacharya. Brahmanta Guravah Sakshat Ishtadaivam Shriyah Pati Acharyah Shri Madhvacharya Santu Me Janma Janmani Brahmanta Guravah Sakshat Ishtam Daivam Shriyah Pati Acharyah Shri Madhvacharya Santu Me Janma Janmani. Madhvacharya. Yeah, I found it before you.
Acharya also, right?
Yeah. It's easy. I can fix now. No, I can't fix. Okay. So Brahmanta Gurava, so he's like Brahma, he's the form of Brahma, Sakshat Ishtadaivam. So the Ishtadaivam here is Vishnu. So he's again a god like Vishnu. Shriyapati Acharya Sri Madhvacharya Santu Me Janma Janmani. So there will be birth after birth. He will be my guru. Okay, so the Lord of he brings us happiness, and the happiness here we are talking about again is based on the knowledge and not based on our desires. Brahmanta Guravah Sakshat Ishtam Daivam Shriyapati Acharya Sri Madhvacharya Santu Me Madhvacharya Santu Me Janma Janmani. I got a lot of homework today. Okay. The last one, Ramanujacharya. Anisham Bhajatam Ananya Bhajam Charanam Boruham Adarena Pumsam वितरन् निभृतान् विभूतिमिष्टं जय रामानुज रङ्गधाम्नि नित्यम् अनीशं भजताम् अनन्यभाजं चरणाम्बोरुहम् आदरेण पुंसां वितरण निभृतान् विभूतिमिष्टं जय रामानुज रङ्गधाम्नि नित्यम्. So again here worshipping the Supreme One, seeking his lotus feet, Anisham. So Anisham means is the Supreme One, and Ananya Bhajam Charanamburas to his lotus feet. All the people worship from him. Jaya Ramanuja Rangadamnim Nityam. So the one who is in from to that Ramanuja, we bow to him, and who is from Sri Ranga.